Yo, what's up? My name is Caleb. You can call me Honk. And today's a very special day. It's a day that, for the event that I'm celebrating, it's an event that nobody else had marked on their calendar, as it's the 10-year anniversary of my YouTube channel. And so, when you think of a YouTuber having a 10-year anniversary, you think it'd be very special, and all your fans would come back for just a moment just to celebrate and all that good shit. But here's the thing, I don't really have a fan base. Yeah, because I'm not big, of course, no. And I've gone through like so many phases and shit. Like, I'm very inconsistent. At least I was. I think I'm, well, I'll talk about it. And it's amounted to the person I am today. I'm losing my fucking thoughts. Yeah, 10-year anniversary. So instead of doing some sort of grand old thing, listen, I got classes I gotta fucking do that are keeping me really busy, so I don't really have that much time to work on anything such for a 10-year special. Not that I would, but yeah. So I decided I would just record myself talking to myself, and just have like a little reflection on basically like the evolution of the channel, and kind of also my mindset, because as you're gonna see as I kind of go through the history quickly, it's like the common thing is I want to make videos, but the approach to all of them and the reasoning and the motive is all different, right? So I started this channel today, July 17th, 10 years ago, July 17th, 2013. And I think I uploaded either that day or the other day. And yeah, that's the start of my channel. And actually, it's not the start of me making videos, because here's an anecdote. I wanted to get Facebook like 2 years before 2013 or something like that. Facebook of all things, which I never had ever, aside from trying to get Clash of Clans gem hacks, which didn't work. But yeah, it was not my first time making like videos, because I kind of wanted to, for whatever reason, post videos on Facebook, and the concept of me becoming a YouTuber wasn't in my head at the time. I just wanted to make videos of the shit that my 8 to 9-year-old self was doing at the time. And I asked my sisters, and instead they gave me Twitter, which I think that speaks for itself. Hey, we had no idea what it would turn into. Anyway, so, and then there was this website called TwitVid. It was called TwitVid at the time, anyway. And it allowed you just kind of to link videos you uploaded to that site and link it to your Twitter. It got renamed to Telly, and all the videos there, I don't know what happened. They just wiped them off. So yeah, I would just post like, I don't know, me talking or doing Lego roleplay, and some gaming videos, of course, me recording just gameplay footage. And so that pretty much carried over once I finally decided to make a YouTube channel. What I didn't realize coming into YouTube is you don't just get views for free. I thought, I was under the mindset that that once I uploaded a video, I would soon get responses, like comments in my videos. So my first video was me. It was an MS Paint drawing of me, a stick man, and I was putting my tablet right in front of the computer and just saying, "Hey, tell me what Mario Kart Wii character, cart and bike combination you want me to use for the next video." nobody responded, at least during that time. Well, nobody responded at all, actually. And so, yeah, at that point, I really didn't understand that I wasn't just going to get views for free and shit. You need a title, you need bait, you need porn on the thumbnail, you need to make everybody mad and be a douche. All that's blown out of proportion, but it's not even halfway false. And so I would not learn those things until much later. And so pretty much for the first couple years, I was just recording whatever I was playing, which was like Mario Kart, Brawl, Smash Flash, and those are the Guitar Hero 3, stuff like that. Basically just Wii, GameCube, and maybe something on the computer, like a Flash game. And that was pretty much it. And then eventually I wanted to start being a Let's Player. So there were multiple times where I tried to start with a Skylanders Swap Force Let's Play, because I was getting back into Skylanders then. But I guess I just didn't go through with it. I was probably, I don't know, busy with 5th grade at the time. 5th grade was stressing me out, I guess. And so the actual first Let's Play I did was in the summer of 2015. It was a Splatoon single player. It was a nice and simple one, and I actually had my online friends kind of co-commentate, but they also couldn't watch the footage because of how Skype worked at the time. So it was kind of just me going through the level, and then I told them what level I'm going on, and they kind of go through it too, something like that. Kind of jumping around a lot, but yeah, I wanted to do Let's Plays, and I wanted to kind of get big by doing Let's Plays, because those were the kind of types of videos I was watching at the time. PK Sparks mainly, Kubatamani 456, hope he's doing okay, stuff like people like that, you know. Those were the main things that I wanted to do. And as I learned more about their lives, or just what they were doing as YouTubers, I wanted to be that. Like they were all going to conferences or cons, PAX, and all that with their other YouTube friends, and it was like, man, I want to do that sometime with my YouTube friends that I totally am gonna have in the future, or something as like that. And so that's kind of what I wanted to build eventually. So yeah, did Let's Plays, and I was trying to be famous, and because I wanted the views, I wanted to be famous. Total drama. It didn't happen, unfortunately. Well, I don't care, and we'll get to that. So lots of things happen. I meet my online friends in 2015-14 through Skype. I've talked to people on Miiverse at the time, but that was only text. And so one time one of my Miiverse friends, good friend Andre, shout out Blue Doodles, 10-year anniversary somewhere as well, which is crazy to think about. Yeah, one day he just told me to get on Skype, and so I did, and then I met a whole bunch of other friends, and just the connections kept going and going, and there's multiple games that made the connections happen, and we'll get to that. So I guess the main thing I want to bring up with the online friends is I wanted to do a group channel as well, just to start, as I was saying, YouTuber friends and all that shit, you know, start building the Epic Kayla brand, as I was called at the time, which is a cringe name, but it's not the worst offender. I'm not telling you the other offenders. You're gonna have to get a secondary source for that, unfortunately. Fortunately for me, anyway. If you really care that much. And so we made a group channel called, at first it was the Getting Clan, then it changed to the Master League Splatters, the Woomy Squad, and then the Master League Smashers. The whole idea with the Master League shit, because I was naming most of the names of the clan. We just kept changing names based on what we were playing, which was mainly Splatoon until the end, because we were like hooked on Splatoon for like 6 months, and then Minecraft Wii U Edition came out, which we'll get to. And so, yeah, man. So Master League Splatters and Smashers, that's kind of what I thought the abbreviation for MLG was, at the time, Master League Gamers or whatever. But in hindsight, you think about it now, this should be Master League Splatting and Master League Smashing. Ayo. Those are some fire names. If we had the group channel still up, I'd totally do that. And so, yeah, from like 2015 to 2017, that's what we did. Well, it was a bit of a shit show, and nobody was really that committed except for me. But the funny thing is, I tried to make a schedule or like a kind of format and stuff at first, but or a little later, but earlier when the channel first started, like Andre was dead ass. This was essentially his YouTube channel at the time. This was his excuse to upload videos. Like, so he just posted his Roblox videos and all the other fucking web games he was playing at the time. It's really funny to think about. And yeah, just eventually it dies off just because nobody's really committed to this. Not that they have to record, but they don't feel like playing and recording. So we just continued just being as friends, gaming together for pretty much a little bit. And then Minecraft Wii U Edition comes out in 2015, 2016. And then this is kind of where my online friend group starts to change, because I meet so many people through Minecraft Wii U Edition because it has voice chat, which is something that Mario Kart 8 and Smash for Wii U couldn't handle for some fucking reason, especially Wii U, Smash Wii U. If you heard the fucking mics there, just you lost hearing once you turn the mics voice chat on there. And yeah, that's how I talk to people and got to know people. The reason I bring this up is because well, I took a new approach with online friends, because one of what people liked about my world on Minecraft is that we just always did like PvP. We had this giant fucking arena for like only like 2 to 4 people at a time mostly, which it was way too big, and they don't want to admit it to this day. But yeah, that's what they liked, and so I really wanted to do a tournament to rank everybody, because throughout the time I was developing the world, I was starting to learn about Minecraft combat and just Minecraft in general, because before that I was only playing Pocket Edition, and Pocket Edition was very, very limited and behind at the time. So like getting Wii U Edition was like a whole new eye-opener for Minecraft for me. And so this is around when I start streaming. This is the new thing, is I wanted to host tournaments. I wanted to do a lot of tournaments. I wanted to do other games as well, but I really just did Minecraft PvP because that's what most of my friends were playing at the time and really cared about. Nobody was really good at Smash aside from me. Well, I mean, not like I'm still an O2er at like a local, but like I think I was pretty good at the time. I'm not an O2er now, I swear. And so, yeah, no, I tried to do tournaments with people, but the best we could do is Minecraft. And so we did the Minecraft PvP tournament, and I loved it. And so I wanted to have a more fully realized idea. I made something called the Minecraft PvP season, essentially a football season, but in Minecraft, you do round robin, and then you have a playoffs with the top 4 players out of 8. And it was a shit show, absolute shit show, because, matches were getting done, but like a lot of them weren't. And then the playoffs were literally just a forfeit fest. So there was technically a winner at the time, but I don't really consider that a winner right now, especially just all things considered about it. It's dumb. It's dumb, stupid shit. Children. I hate managing with children. They're unreliable. They're always busy. I think we should kill the kid. I'm gonna stop. And it's around this time where I'm really, really self-aware of how old my channel is and how little subscribers I've had for how much I've been committed to this. So, you know, I tried to reach out to people, say, yo, subscribe to my channel, share that shit. I got gold here, which I don't. There's a reason why I private all fucking 500 of my videos. And so I finally, one day, I pulled the plug on all those videos. It was near probably Christmas 2017, which is when I got my capture card. And that was supposed to be the new start. Getting a capture card was supposed to be my new start. And I was going to make a new channel to hopefully, because I thought the problem was my channel was old. And so if it was new and making new shit, like, it would recommend me more because I'm a new up-and-coming channel. Whatever the hell I was thinking. And so that's what I did. Made a new channel, which would be repurposed much later. But at the time, it was kind of a compilation video of just, it was just my Let's Plays kind of spliced up at the time. So I did a couple Super Mario Odyssey videos. I recorded the entire game, but I only edited like halfway through, and it wasn't really anything crazy editing wise. I just compiled all the clips. I just spliced them up and stuff. But that's not to say I wasn't getting the hang of editing, because I was also, a little bit before this, I was also doing Smash montages. And so the first time I used Windows Movie Maker, and then the next time I actually I used, you're not gonna fucking guess this, but PowerPoint, because I deadass used PowerPoint for editing, and it worked pretty damn well. You'd actually be surprised, because I was very experienced with PowerPoint. I touched it a lot as a kid, and yeah, no, it just, that plan that I had, it just didn't really go through. And so I was also just getting stressed from work, which is a common theme here, and that's why I'm so just not committed at all. Like, it doesn't matter what year I'm in. I could be in 3rd grade and I'd be failing Spanish. That's a joke. I wasn't failing Spanish. You can't fail Spanish in 3rd grade. But you get what I mean, right? And I didn't like where things were going, so I quit uploading that too, and instead I used it to upload VODs, because my plan 3 was to become a Twitch streamer. And no, that did not work out as well. I did a Guitar Hero stream and a Wii bowling stream, trying to get a perfect 300 on Wii Sports Club. That also did not work out, and I just this is a bit of a pickle. So what I ended up doing at the end of 2018, my freshman year of high school, is I pulled the plug on all the videos on the main channel. I took them all down because nobody needs to see them. You don't need to see them. I don't need to see them anymore. There's nothing of worth there. Not that they're necessarily monstrosities. You just don't need to know. I probably gotta stand still. Damn. And so I rebooted the channel, because at this time I was becoming based and red pill. I was becoming a bit of a free thinker, if you will. And by that, like, honestly, by that, I just mean I was having thoughts that I wanted to get across. And I didn't get to get as many as I wanted, because, well, you'll see, because it's literally this era, the Caleb era, the Caleb spelled Caylub, because I didn't know what else to name it, era. It's just a trilogy. The first video uploaded New Year's 2019 was called Hi, and it's just me introducing my cool, swift, and quirky editing style. And then I did Fan Bases Suck and Cancel Culture Sucks, pretty self-explanatory of what those types of videos are. But those were the kind of stuff I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about how society sucked and how they're hypocritical or shit like shit like that, or just whatever I was thinking about. And I wanted it to be kind of lighthearted, but also kind of based. And looking back, I'm not entirely. They're a little like wacky, and they don't like in the structure of things, especially in the script. But and everything I said there, everything I said there is not what I would completely say now, and also I would just reword things. But I can appreciate the editing that's done there. I think it was pretty high effort, and I enjoyed it a lot. But editing is a bits and a half, so it's really hard to commit to it. And yeah, my brain farted. Fuck. So I can't watch them to the day because I cringed. I've watched them a million times. I memorized the script because I listened to it over and over and over and over again through editing. And I'm not going to tell you the script. You can just watch the video if you want. And that's how much it was getting to me. And at this point, this was kind of like this was a point where things were actually getting views. It was in the hundreds, which is pretty good, reflecting on how I only had like 100 something subscribers back then, and it was getting like 500, 300 views. You can check right now, and so that was pretty cool for me. It wasn't instantaneous. It's much more than fucking Paper Mario Color Splash episode 23. Do you think anybody watched that video? They watched episode 27. My friends did. If you know, you know. And if you don't need to know. And if my friends tell you about that episode, then I will fucking kill them. I think it was 27 anyway. But yeah, no, I was doing a lot of Let's Plays that nobody would watch, and this was kind of a new take. It was high effort, and people liked it. To the friends that I showed it to, and I kind of showed it to a little bit of their friends. Not everybody, but it was kind of a meme in our little IRL high school friend group or whatever. Just a little bit. And I wanted to do so much more. Cancel culture was supposed to be a whole series, and I didn't go through with it because sophomore year was ex-school year is being a bitch, which is, yeah, I told you, it's a common theme. It's gonna happen every single year. It's why this 10-year anniversary is the way it is. But and it's, yeah, no, it made it hard to commit to it, especially with the editing and just scripting. It's high effort stuff for commentary, mainly about gaming. But I kind of, can't, I don't know what that was, kind of delve into different paths. So, yeah, once that happened, I really stopped caring about making YouTube videos. That was kind of the main point, is I've always wanted to be famous. And when I made those Caleb videos, CAYLUB, that's when I realized I literally could be famous, or like, I really could build an audience if I really wanted to, if I committed to that, and I didn't. And I just didn't feel like it. And so that's kind of a difference from, from the very beginning. And so, yeah, I stopped uploading for like over a year or something. The only video I uploaded was my senior year of high school, 2022. I had a project about satire, and so I recorded that. It was pretty similar. I thought it was pretty similar to the Caleb video, so I put it in there. It's like a spiritual successor kind of, and so I did that, and it was low effort. It was lower effort because it's ultimately for a school project, but I think that one turned out pretty well as pretty good as well. And once again, I thought it was pretty similar to what I made a couple years before, and so I put it on my channel. And other than that, just nothing really. But going back to that other channel where I tried to rebuild stuff and I put the streams on there, I was repurposing that for a clip dump channel where that was just me streaming my games or just recording or just posting my clips. And the purpose of it wasn't to really show anybody what I was doing. It was just an archive for me to watch back on my gameplay. And to this day, on that channel, I stream, I upload a little bit, and it's all for that. It is all for that. Just me recording footage. It's public. I'm not going to tell you what it is. It's public. If you know, you know. It's public, so you can see it all right now. But that ain't mean it for you. It's just for me, and that would be pretty much the big difference to really the turning point to where here we are now. So, as a kid, I go, I want to be famous. And then I go to the middle, near the middle, lower end, high school. I go, I can totally be famous, build an audience. But that's a commitment. And then, fully realized now, today, I make videos to make videos, not really for anybody or anything like that. So I just make the videos that I want to make, and that's kind of the new premise of the rebranding to Honk, because that's the username I finally found after the Golden Goose Game came out, the Untitled Goose Game, and so it became just me making whatever I want. And so I returned with the Punch-Out video, which popped the fuck off. Hell yeah. Not that it mattered if it didn't. I wouldn't care. I just want to get videos out that I wanted to make when I had the free time. And it was a nice feeling. Like, you don't have to, you're not conscious about your success because you don't care. Because, nobody's putting more energy to this than you. And once you realize that, you don't need really the satisfaction of other people, because nobody gives a shit, and that's okay. No one has to give a shit, and if they do, then that's great. But ultimately, you got to look out for yourself. And I'll be honest, the whole work on yourself narrative, I think it's a little overblown, and I think it shouldn't be the only thing, because we're very social creatures. But you need a good balance. At one point, you need to know when to stop putting energy into people, because they're not putting enough into you. And this was one of the multiple ways in my life that I did that. And it's great just not worrying about it, because I am going to continue to stream. I'm going to continue to upload. When? I don't know. It's just whenever it comes out. And I have ideas, plenty of ideas, clip compilations from streams, and just talking about games and analyzing them. And that's kind of the purpose of the channel now. It's just to make the stuff that I want to make, and not for anybody else. Just making it just to make it. Where was I going with this? Because I'm kind of regurgitating the same stuff. We're getting kind of long here, which is a common theme for the Honk era. The Punch-Out video was not supposed to be 3 whole hours, nor the Mario Party videos. It was not supposed to be like an hour, but you love the clips too much. But yeah, this is where I fully realized, that I just wanted to make videos, and that's reflective of me as a person, because I've realized that not even videos, I just want to be a creator in general, like a Tyler the Creator. I wanted to make games, make music, make videos, maybe all of them. Maybe I could do all of them at the same time. That's a lot, but that was the whole thing, is I just like making shit. So really, my mindset for the past couple of 2 to 3 years has just been to make whatever is on my mind. It could be like game dev shit. It could be the music. Like I could be making a cover or something on FL Studio. Or maybe I finally have a great video idea and that's how I upload that. There's probably another example. Oh, playing Smash competitively, because yeah. And so it's just me fully realized as a creator and a gamer. And it's kind of reflective of the view of YouTubers in general, because, you know, every kid wanted to be a YouTuber back then, but right now, like, you kind of see like so many of the downsides to being a YouTuber. You know, like you keep seeing, well, like, just to name a few, you got parasocial relationships, which can be very, very unhealthy. Like the fucking allegations of like everybody, and just like the algorithm or whatever, or just people being dissatisfied with the way that YouTube works as a job and stuff like that. And they've voiced it multiple times throughout the years. And it's like, you got all the blueprints to realize, or to argue, or to make a valid argument for not wanting to become a YouTuber. And that's great. I don't really want to be a quote unquote YouTuber. I'm just gonna make shit. I'm just gonna make videos and upload them. And that's my mindset. And that is my mindset because I'm a creator. Honk the creator. I am Honk the creator, baby. And that's where we are today, 10 years later, July 17th, 2023. I started the channel when I was 9 years old, about to get into the 4th grade. And now here I am, in a little nature-y section on the campus of University of Maryland, Baltimore County, UMBC. And there's lots going on. I mean, I'm now the president of the Smash Club here, which that's a lot of responsibility. That puts a lot of shit on my plate. And I'm working on my degree for computer science. So essentially I'm growing up, because a lot of things happen in your first couple years of life, you know? So back to the Smash thing, because I kind of want to talk about it a bit. We actually get to, every month during the semesters, fall and spring, we get to go to the local at Laurel, the racetrack, Xanadu. We get to go there every month, and so that's one of my favorite things about it. And so that's now my responsibility coming into this year, and so I have lots I gotta do, and lots to do moving forward, and that's great, you know. And creating videos is one of those things, and this is really the perfect time to talk about that and reflect on it. And so that's what I decided to do for the 10-year anniversary of Epic Caleb, or whatever, the leader of the Diamond Army, as my email states. Which I still use, which I should probably change at one point, or just stop using, because I made it when I was probably 8 or 7, or, you know, whatever. But that's it. That is the entire reflection. I'm a creator, and I don't need anybody else's opinion. Fuck you guys. I'm kidding. If you appreciate it, or if you listen to the entire video, that's great. I appreciate it. I don't really expect anyone to, and that's okay. This is the whole theme of the fucking video. That's okay. People don't have to care. And if they do care, it's great. If they don't, it's fine. What is this fucking bug? Oh, God. That's my cue to leave. And that is it. I'm trying to figure out how to outro this, but yeah, I'm just gonna continue doing my thing, whatever that is. And, you know, here is to the next 10 years of not necessarily YouTube, or just whatever I do in life from those 10 years forward. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching, if you did. And peace.